BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top traders. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get a free $100 when you deposit $100. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi. Hello everybody, welcome back. Make a real quick video. There's not a great deal to say, in all fairness. It's much the same as it was yesterday, so rather than just like beating around the bush and just talking, a load of rubbish just to make a YouTube video, I mean, effectively that's it. So you can kind of tune out now if you watched yesterday's video. So if we are going to look at anything, we'll see that the S&P is still marching on, made a new local high yesterday. That's fine. It looks like it's pulling back at the end of close yesterday, but I honestly think it's got a little further to run. Tech stocks are pretty hard. So if we do pull back, it's going to be done today on the 4-hourly, and a bounce would take place around this level, 4,390. The dominance chart, let's have a look at that. So the dominance chart is still marching up, so it's a Bitcoin driven market. Don't really see any reason to move out of Bitcoin into altcoins, although altcoins are definitely still worthy of taking opportunities at. So we've got gold. It looks like it's scratching out a little bit of a bottom at the moment. We've got the speech today from Powell, which is probably going to cause some volatility in the market. We're quite close to that 200 exponential moving average on the daily, just short of 1900. We managed to bounce basically just above 1900, so ever so slightly front run. So gold, as you know, for me is a precursor to having everything run. We've got 2 drives of bullish divergence on a 4-hourly, so we actually might start to see some upside on gold take place soon. And for me, that's good because I have been buying some of that mining companies, some mining companies. So that is obviously your traditional markets in a nutshell. The Dixie again sort of had a run up and is actually looking reasonably good on the 4-hourly over here. It's actually looking quite good. So we have to expect some madness to take place on Dixie and possibly Euro. So the Euro obviously got its Golden Cross retest, had a bit of a fake move out, back down and a rejection so far on the Bollinger Band Center. So we might not see any bounces on the Euro until we come back down to this 200 exponential again. So that is your overall vibe to take place today, right? So we haven't even looked at Bitcoin, but what it's suggesting now is that even though the direction for everything still points to upside, today might be a bit of a weird day, especially with the speech that's going to take place. So if we think about that, yes, that's right, I have been looking at Jasmine. So if we think about this for Bitcoin pulled into its 50 exponential moving average yesterday. So far, it's trying to reclaim that Bollinger Band. So far, so good. This is a bullish chart. This chart is bullish, right? So we've got the momentum break as well with retests of the trend line on the RSI. So that's all good. I still think we're going to move up into and above 32,000 rather than a breakdown below, or let's just say a breakdown below 28,500. I think it's way more likely that we move up on this chart. Again, that's highlighted by the daily, which is your pump signal still in play from this breakout level of 28,800. So it does still look good. Everything still looks good for crypto. And I know that it might not feel it because it seems slow and everybody wants to be a millionaire instantly. But look, as far as this trend is concerned, the 4-hourly, the daily is good, right? Traditional markets like Forex having a bit of a sideways moving around either side day. But generally speaking, the Euro is bullish and the Dixie, even though it might move up, should relatively stay low. And again, I think stocks are going to continue to bounce around that 4-hourly, and gold is getting close to just more or less scraping out a relatively decent low at this point now, roughly between 18,500 and 1,850 and 1,900 altogether. So things do look good. So don't expect to become a millionaire instantly, but expect some gains to be made. Upside is way more likely for all these markets rather than downside. Way more likely. And so with that, I'll leave it with you there. It's a very short video. There really isn't much more to say. That is basically the overview. It's still the same as yesterday's. Expectations are still the same. Still looking for highs rather than lows. Same thing for Ethereum, which means same thing for altcoins. And we'll see a shift in the dominance chart, I would imagine, once Ethereum reclaims 2,000 and builds a base above there. That's when we'll see the dominance chart break down. Not break down completely into its own shadow, but start to trend down. At the moment, it's not wanting to do that. And it will need Ethereum to reclaim this level for that to take place. Right, I'll leave with you there. Feel free to join the Telegram, the Patreon, all the links in the description below. Other than that, have a nice day. Take it easy.